11 on the boat and it's not crowded. I love it.
If the engine stops while you're doing this, you're going to end up by another boat, you're going to end up somewhere and you've got to tie it off. You're ready. I've had people in the panic throw me lines and it wasn't attached to the boat. Now I've got the whole line and their boat's disappearing, it's too late.
It's so strange. I keep having dreams about the boat and like how sensitive it is to steer.
Yeah.
And like other boats get really close, I think, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna hit it.
I like everyone's just single file, little ducks going out.
So the other day and then it's the lady looked at my brother and she went, what have you done? Nothing.
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
And I just don't know what to say when they ask me that. What have you done? I'm learning
I got
how to sail. And she was like, how to what? Sailing on a boat.
Oh my. We are going to get some marks and stuff, but it's just...
That what is when I got the kitchen burn myself, it's still there.
Oh my. That must have hurt a lot, didn't it?
It didn't. Because of the cream John gave to me.
Oh yeah.
That was a super, really, really good one. I think it's from US Army.
Oh, he's got all sorts, isn't he?
He's got all sorts of things, but that was a really good one.
Yeah.
And it didn't hurt, but if I didn't have that, I think it would have. Yeah. It would have hurt.
Gosh.
You want us to see another boat as well? Just because it's not looking the same. You see the sails are like, that one is gold at the front.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pull stuff. And same for the other one, I think. So it's...
Oh yeah, it's already tied.
Yes,
You
it's
just
already tied,
roll
so
it.
it's completely different.
Stunning.
I think if you go and maybe make a video of the teaching.
Yeah.
Especially if it's windy, when you haven't let the main sheet go and start filling with wind. And it'll either rip the whole sail out and you won't be able to stop it, or it'll make the boat heel over violently. You have to let this go so this can swing. So it doesn't matter what happens, you start off facing the wind. It doesn't matter what happens. If the wind changes or this can go in any direction. So you have to make sure there's nobody in the way of that. So facing the wind, let the main sheet go, so this is free. Make sure nobody's in the way, and then launch it, and it's all
So
safe.
this one is open, yeah?
You've worked this out. You're in a really good spot.
So that one, yeah?
Nobody notices you, so you don't get asked to do anything.
Yeah?
I'm joining you.
That's the clever one.
Yeah, I'm joining you. He's cool, this boy.
Yeah? So I release that one? No? Yeah?
I don't know, what is that? Yeah, that's the main, yes.
Yeah? So I release, yeah?
Yes.
That one is main sail out.
Okay, yeah.
You want to go down?
That one I put wrong, but is that sheet?
Yeah. So you need that one like that.
Yeah.
And now you need to because if you, when you... Over. So which is the one for in the main sail?
That one.
In. Okay.
The sail goes
Yeah. Okay, so what are you going to do with that one?
open.
Yeah. I mean, if you open it fully, then what happens is a gust of wind changes slightly, and it gets in the sail, and it goes woof, and the sail goes brrr, really fast, and this line jams up in there, and this one's not tight, and the sail's hanging out the side and flapping around the shrouds, and it's like chaos. So you need to let that one go gently. So the ideal scenario is we'll swap sides. So if you're driving, you can drive and have that in one hand, and you can just let that go. And because it's round a winch, you can control it. Does that make sense? Yep. So, okay. So we're gonna let this one go completely. And do you know about these? When you open it, that's fully open.
Yeah.
And that makes it easier for pulling through, but it can't go back.
No.
And you can quickly flip it open. Does that make sense? But obviously we've got to turn the boat into the wind first. It's a lot, isn't it? Sorry. I'm going to overload you with information. But this is going to make sure that doesn't matter what happens, you're safe launching sails. and it's really kind of the reverse for putting it away.
Nice to be on this side this time and just watching other things.
The thing with this, with ours, it just goes up. But you've got to be careful with this furling unit and treat it nicely. And you can see where it below the boom there. If that sort of span at high speed, how the line could jam in it, and you're in serious trouble then. So you're looking pretty good. Okay, go. Okay, so now you want the sail at the front.
So that one will leave open, yeah? That one.
The front is main.
Main,
Yes, just for a minute until we're sailing. Yes.
Right, so
Make sure this is free.
that one to release. That one to open.
This one, you release.
Yes,
To release is that one.
You release and this one.
This one to put back.
Yeah.
For Genoa. And that one to take out.
Yes.
So Journey to release that.
Open that. Yeah. So are you gonna let half the sail out or all of the sail out? Correct.
Because if it was very strong, then
Only half. So
can
then
I just release that one, or
so if you're only going to let half out, you'd have to be quite careful that you didn't get too much. So you would have to have that round the winch and control it going out.
hello? And
So just hold hard. So which side of the boat is the wind coming over?
So we need to take this one side.
Correct.
Because
The wind's coming that way, so really you need to be that side, it's that one. If you look at this sail, it's just here, so you need the front sail the same, you're controlling it with that one. And just make sure that runs free, that thick, heavy white one. Amandine will do that for you, please. Make sure it runs free in a minute and doesn't disappear overboard. But just put a figure of 8 knot in the end if you can remember about it. I've got a problem with that rope, there's no knot in the end of it. You lose that overboard. Yes. That's good, you were going right. Do it up here, right round.
oh, that's
Okay.
yeah.
A bit further up, Amandine. So, you boys, what we do is when your mother gets this wrong and it all jams up, and it's real trouble and you can't pull it because it's jammed, pull it wrong. This is right. You leave this end, you can tie another rope onto that, bring it across to this winch, and you can wind it on the winch, pull this one out and unjam it. But if you make the knot right at the end, it'll jam there and there's nothing to catch hold of to pull it unjammed. So that's why all these ropes have a knot further up. Because inevitably it will happen. You'll have to yes. Or both of them. Okay, so I should turn your engine off for sailing.
I'm sorry, the microwave was there.
Yeah. Ah, full stop. Yeah. That's old school.
yeah.
That's good. It's good.
Any chance to fit something electric well?
Yeah, you can.
I need something because
Yeah.
it doesn't look very professional.
So yeah.
Joking.
I mean, you can put an electric stop in, but the problem is when the electric stop goes wrong,
Alright.
then you have to go down there, you're taking the whole stop apart, take the spring out, take the valve out, put it back together. Now you've let air in the system, you have to bleed it up.
That is kind of wrong.
It's brutally reliable. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it's
It's not dead upright. When you're up at the top of the mast, have a look at it. Because if you watch it,
Lily is gonna go there. Never.
you good going up? Are you good at going? Do you like going up? You're terrified.
The same. No. Too young. Mother.
You'd love to go up, but you're not allowed. Shame.
Yes, and then you're gonna be.
only me left. too heavy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Amandine can come.
Yes. Oh yes, I'd love to.
It's not.
I've done it on John's boat.
It's like washing up. It's not a man's job, though.
I know.
Washing up is the man's job. Doing up is my job.